When you see people coming up with videos to encourage you concerning moisturizing your hair, don't take it for granted, especially in this period of winter and harmattan season. The rate at which our hair dries is on a high side. That is why you see a lot of people coming up with videos about moisturizing your hair, keeping your hair hydrated and moisturized always. So don't take such video for granted. I finally discovered that a lot of people don't want to see videos about those things you actually do that is going to help promote faster hair growth. What people want to see most of the time is what they could add, what they could mix together and start using on their hair to grow their hair overnight. After making those videos on things you could use to grow your hair, things you could make at home or buy from the shop to grow your hair, people are still complaining about their hair. They're still complaining about different issues concerning their hair. Imagine after doing those things, after putting those things on your hair, and you're not doing the right things you're supposed to do alongside with those things, you are definitely going to be facing issues. Now imagine after spending your time, your money to buy things from the shop or buy herbs to make DIYs, after putting everything on your hair and you're not taking care of the hair, it is definitely going to start experiencing different types of issues. This period, you need to step up your moisture game. If not, you are going to start experiencing a lot of dryness, which is going to lead to breakage. The truth is, you are not going to start experiencing the breakage immediately or the dryness immediately, but over time, probably weeks or months later, you start experiencing the dryness, which is going to lead to breakage. Now, this is a video to remind you to start moisturizing your hair, to encourage you to start moisturizing your hair. And I'm going to be showing you how I do my full moisture routine on my natural hair. If you've not yet moisturized your hair this week, this is the right time to do so. So just get whatever you need ready as we get into the video. Some of my subscribers have been complaining recently about dry hair, hair breakage, split ends, and similar issues. And I've taken it upon myself to come up here to start tackling those issues one after the other. And this is the first part of the video. So if you're interested in such videos, please hit the like button so that I will know that there are people that are interested in such videos. If you are the type that is ready to grow your hair and you know what you're doing and you want to see videos like this, apart from what you could put on your hair to grow your hair and all that, I love making such videos, but I know that you actually need this one. If you're among those people that are interested in this type of video, please hit the like button so I would know that I have people out there who are interested in this type of video. So let's get into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my full moisture routine, how I moisturize my hair in full. Not the one you do when you are in a hurry. Maybe you're going to work, you're going to school, you just need to prevent your hair from dryness, you just do something sharp. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the right way to moisturize your hair to prevent them from dryness. If you've been watching my videos, you would know that most of the times I'm always on mini braid, and that's what I have on right here. So don't be discouraged if your hair is not in mini braid. This is applied to your hair in mini braid, mini twist, any other protective style like cornrow. Even if you have extensions on or your hair is not in any protective style, this routine is applicable, so don't feel left out. Let's get into it. What are the things you need to get started? First of all, you need something to hydrate your hair. You know I will always use herbal, you know I always infuse herbs into water. I always use hair growth spray on my hair. I made them myself. And you need oil for your scalp or to seal in moisture into your hair if you are the type that use oil to finally seal in moisture into your hair. Yeah, I have my moringa hair growth oil. I made this one myself as well. Everything I'm going to be using in this video, I'll put a link to the video on how I made them in the description box, so you'll be able to check them out in case you've not seen them before. I'll be using this on my scalp and my edges. This is oil, so you need a leave-in spray. You can use a store-bought leave-in spray. anyone you feel is okay for your hair. It must not be a hair growth spray. You can as well use water on your hair, but it's been a long time I use just water to hydrate my hair. I prefer using herbs to hydrate my hair before moisturizing. But if you don't have this, don't worry, you can use water or any store-bought product that is okay for your hair. You also need a leave-in conditioner. I'm not a huge fan of leave-in conditioner, not because I have anything against it, but because I don't actually find it too helpful, especially in other seasons. But you see, in this winter season, this harmattan season, I know I need a leave-in conditioner, so I always incorporate leave-in conditioner into my regimen this period. And lastly, you need either a hair butter or a hair grease, and for that I'll be using my CHEBE hair grease on my hair. I made this myself as well, and the video is on my channel too. You can check it out. For my leave-in conditioner, I'll be using the Olive Miracle anti-breakage African Pride leave-in conditioner. That's the name right there, just in case, because some people always ask the leave-in conditioner I'm using on my hair. That's the one I'm using. You can decide not to use the method I'm using to seal in moisture into my hair. You can decide to use the LCO method or LOC method, whichever one works best for you. But what I'm saying is step up your moisture game this period. So let's get started. I'm just going to take down my hair. Before I go to bed, I always make sure I wrap the tips of my hair because I don't like to see them out. Even if I'll be tying a scarf or a bonnet, I still love to keep the ends of my hair protected before I go to bed. And as you can see, my hair is not totally dried. This is what I'm talking about. Don't leave your hair to be extremely dried before you start moisturizing. It can lead to breakage. And you don't also moisturize your hair when it's still wet. If your hair is still wet, just let your hair be, but don't leave it to be extremely dried before you start moisturizing your hair. So let's get into it. First of all, we are going to hydrate. I always advise you work in sessions, but for this part, I'm not going to work in session. I'll just strategically do it somehow because it's something I've been doing and I'm kind of used to it. But when it comes to oiling my scalp and applying the other products, I will definitely work in sessions. I'm not going to do too much on this part, but I'll make sure my hair is well hydrated before I add anything. Don't forget your edges as well. Make sure you hydrate them. And my edges are growing really fast. So I'm super excited about that. And also the nape of your hair. Get whatever you are using to hydrate into every part of your hair. That is why you should work in sessions. Especially if you have a high density hair, your hair is very thick. Don't do what I'm doing right here, but I don't want to waste your time. And this is something I have been doing, and I actually don't find it too difficult anymore. After hydrating, what you do next is to massage your scalp and gently work the product or the liquid through every part of your hair to make sure no part is left out. Check the tips of your hair to make sure it is well hydrated. Now we're done. I'm going to be working in sessions now because it's time to apply the other products into my hair. I'm just going to leave you to enjoy this part while I just demonstrate how I do them. First thing I did was to session my hair. I'll be working in 3 sessions. After sectioning my hair, I just hold the rest part with a scrunchie, and then I'll be applying a reasonable amount of the leave-in conditioner on the part I'm working with. I'll apply the leave-in conditioner from the root of my hair to the tips of my hair. After spending time to work the leave-in conditioner through to every part of my hair, I'll be oiling my scalp, and I'm using my homemade oil as I showed you earlier. I'll apply the oil on my scalp and then spend time to massage my scalp very well. After that, I'll be sealing the moisture in finally with the CHEBE grease. This CHEBE grease, I'll be applying it from the roots of my hair to the tips of my hair as well, and I'll be focusing more on the tips of my hair. Make sure you don't get CHEBE grease into your scalp in case you are using it. You can also decide to seal in moisture with oil, butter, anything that you want to use to seal in moisture into your hair. When I'm done with that session, I'll just twist it and keep it away. This is how my hair is looking after moisturizing that session. Can you see how moisturized my hair looks? What I'm going to do next is to wipe off the CHEBE from my hands and then repeat same thing to the other sessions. I'm wiping the CHEBE off because I don't want it to find its way into my scalp during the process of moisturizing the other sessions of my hair. So I'm just going to take a reasonable amount of the leave-in conditioner. I'll apply from the root to the tips of my hair, avoiding my scalp. I'll take the oil and then apply to my scalp, and then I'll make sure I spend time to massage my scalp in the process of applying the oil. After applying the oil, I'll take the grease again and apply to the length of my hair from the root to the tips of my hair. This is how the tips of my hair is looking after moisturizing it. I'll twist it, keep it away, and repeat same thing to the back section. I always wipe the grease from my hands before I move to the next section. When I'm done with all of my hair, now I'll move to my edges. This is very important for those of you that are still complaining about your edges. Like I always say, it takes time for your edges to grow, for the hairs on our edges to grow, and it's very easy to break. So be gentle with your edges and massage with any oil of your choice. I spent time to massage that very well. Of course, I'm going to cut out some parts to prevent the video from getting too long. After moisturizing, you can go ahead to style your hair whichever way you want, and this is how I chose to style mine for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you find the video helpful, please hit the like button and share with someone.